The following video is brought to you by the guys at the Wrecking and Racing Podcast, a NASCAR podcast made by the fans for the fans. Check them out at www.wreckingandracing.com, facebook.com/wreckingandracing, and Twitter @wreckingandracing. Hello again, ladies and gentlemen, Saka here, and welcome back to another episode of NASCAR Racing 2003 season. And it is the final race in the first round, and we are at Charlotte, but not just any Charlotte. We are at the Charlotte Roval, and Brandon is on the pole. We are inside of row 3. And the question is, what kind of race is this going to be? It's 11 total laps, and I don't think we're going to need to come down pit road. It's just a matter of winning the battle of attrition. What can go wrong? Who is going to be out? And that ever-looming chase bracket is right there looming big. So let's get ready for the restart. Now, unlike the real Charlotte, where they will restart on the actual mile-and-a-half track, NASCAR Racing 2003 makes us go and follow the track. So we're actually going to restart the race in the kink here, and let's get them wound up and ready to go. Here we go, and green flag is in the air. Let's get the Roval underway into the first left-hander here. Kyle Busch looking to the outside there, powering nice and even. Keselowski making a hard charge up top. And it looks like, Brandon gets shuffled out just a little bit. He's got the hospital wiggle wobble. And we got into just a little bit by Stenhouse. Good save by us, if I have to say so myself, and I do. Let's see if we can go ahead and get back our position here with Stenhouse. Survival is the name of the game, and the yellow flag looks to be out indeed, so we're going to race back to the line, get as many positions as we're worth here as we get back up onto the banking. Powered down, a little bump on the outside, but full speed here down into fourth gear. We're going to come back through the bus stop. Kyle Busch looks to be fighting Jamie McMurray on the high line, and here we come through the bus stop. Probably a more aggressive bus stop than they're really going to go, but as long as we can get the car point correctly, Stenhouse sort of glances off the wall there. We'll take that position. 3 wide behind Brandon. Brandon looking for Kyle Busch. Harvick pressing Denny Hamlin down into the access road. Harvick almost hits pit road, and he has to really lock it up. Jamie McMurray locks up the brakes there, and we will take the yellow flag. So we don't have much damage, or if any damage at all. I mean, tires are going to be the name of the game, but I don't think we're going to be getting any. So we will just get back up to the pace car, and pace laps here are pretty long, so stick with me, and I will be right back with you. Getting ready to go back green, and as you saw, Denny Hamlin has issues. There he goes down pit road. However, he's not part of the chase, so give us a position there. I'm not going to argue about it. Brad Keselowski will take the green flag in the lead. Brandon in second. Kyle Busch third. Wow, I didn't even see Blaney up there. So Ryan Blaney with a good showing in second. Brandon third. Kyle Busch fourth. Kevin Harvick fifth. And we are in sixth, nearly gnawing at the top 5. Yellow flag is back out again, but we are going to race back to the line so we can make up some spots here. We can try to get under the 4 and the 18. Brandon slipped a little bit coming off that corner. kind of locked up the brakes here in that turn. And looking to our inside is Eric Almirola and the 14 of Clint Boyer. Now, Boyer needs a really good run if he wants to contend for this championship because of that DNF in Las Vegas. Jay Murray right behind him. Let's put the power down if we can. Car is really loose, so I can't really get through these corners as fast as the AI, but bus stop should treat us fairly well here. Fourth gear, power down. Let's get a good arc into the bus stop. See if we can catch up to the one. Ooh, barely missed the wall. We'll make up a few spots there. Let's see if we can get the 10 as well. Now, we're pushing up just a little bit too much. Let's make sure that we don't overcook this kink here, and then power down, see if we can get under the 10, and we can. Indeed, we will take the caution in 5th place. So we will reline them up and be right back with you for the restart. Coming back to green one more time, Brad Keselowski still leads the field. We're sitting pretty nicely here in 5th place. A top 5 in the Roval certainly wouldn't be a bad night's work. And let's see what we can do here on the start. Green flag back in the air. Brad Keselowski leads them into turn 1 here. Let's see if we can get under Harvick. Car pushes up just a little bit. We're off the line. Wow, really loose into the 10 of Eric Almirola. We rein it back in. There goes Daniel Suarez. Also in the chase, he needs a good run to continue. And it kind of looks like his rear deck lid is pushed up just a bit, so maybe some rear end damage for the Aris Toyota. We kind of look clear here going into this turn. I expected the AI to bomb us, and it does look like Jamie McMurray is trying to look left, look right. And let's get through this turn and back up on the racetrack, and it seems that the yellow flag has come out just yet again. These AI drivers cannot keep the cars under them. Speaking of under, though, there goes Jamie McMurray under us in the 14 of Clint Boyer. Let's see if we can keep up with him on the outside. We can keep the hammer down here. Let's see if we can get a good angle into the bus stop. I think we're a little bit faster on bus stop exits, so we might be able to make up a few positions. Oh, we got tagged into Boyer just a bit. Yeah, I think we got a little bit pushed into that bus stop, but we managed to keep it off the wall and saved. I believe that was Jimmy Johnson behind us that gave us the shot. So let's not overcook this. Oh, sorry, Clint. Well, it looks like he got it righted. No harm, no foul, I guess. But yeah, we were really out of shape coming to through the kink there, and Jimmy Johnson did not help matters much at all. Maybe he's just mad because he missed the chase. But we will re-rack them up for another restart in a few laps time. Coming back to green one more time, Brad Keselowski still leads the field. I don't think I'm fast enough to really make a move on these guys. I just want to sort of hold station and not get into anyone else. So let's see what we can do here. Green flag is back in the air. We spin the tires just a little bit in first gear, but we're all set up in second gear to attack this corner. A little bit better than last time. We didn't wash up so much. Let's roll through the banking. With everyone single file, hopefully they will maintain a steady pace. I mean, whoa, downshifted a little too aggressively there. Jimmy didn't get to our outside though. We're still green on the racetrack, so all's well. Maybe we can actually click off a few laps at speed here, but I'm not holding my breath. This is usually the point about right here when the yellow flag comes out. And indeed, the yellow flag is back out again. I wonder if this is any indication of the real race that we are about to see on Saturday night. Maybe. There goes Jimmy and a very broken Clint Boyer. So that's where we got into Boyer. It doesn't look like he pitted. So Boyer fighting back under Jimmy Johnson. Brendan Gaughan makes the pass. He's drifting up. He's got some side damage. Let's get into the bus stop nice and easy and see if we can capitalize on anyone washing up. A much better exchange from us, powered down around the bottom. Let's see if we can get around Jimmy in the kink. We should be able to clear him here. The car is washing up Jimmy right back to the back bumper, and we should be able to drive through. Now this is the white flag, so we have taken the yellow flag and the white flag together, meaning if everyone makes it around, this is the finishing order. So I'll go ahead and speed up to the checkered flag, and we will see where we finish. There's the checkered flag, ladies and gentlemen. Let's take a look at the standings here. It looks like Joey Logano took the lead, or Brad Keselowski, I'm sorry, got the win there. Let's see. Sure, the rear chase. So Brad Keselowski finishes this race in the lead. Teammate Ryan Blaney finishes second. Kevin Harvick third. Kyle Busch fourth. Eric Almirola fifth. Suarez sixth. Jamie McMurray 7th, myself 8th, Jimmy Johnson 9th. Rounding out the top 10 is Clint Boyer, so not bad. Let's find our other chase drivers. Oh wow, DJ Kennington in 13th, Casey Kane in 14th, Bubba Wallace in 16th, Brandon in 15th, 18th, Matt Kenseth with a jacked up front end. Let's see, where's our other chase drivers here? Bowman in 23rd, that's not going to bode too well. David Reagan with damage there. There's Larson in 24th. Wow, McDowell. So some of the chase drivers did not survive. Let's take a look at Martin Truex Jr. I don't remember seeing him. So was he involved in an incident? He was running in 28th spot. Oh, there was Brandon spun out there. Now, I don't know what exactly happened to Truex here. Maybe I just missed it. But he was running in 21st, right behind the 6 of Trevor Bayne, / Matt Kenseth / whoever is in the car this particular week. There's Chase Elliott behind Martin Truex. So did he pit with 1 lap to go or whatevs? Yes, he did. Wow, so it looks like the 24, the 78, the 9 all pitted. There's Logano pitting as well. So if they are out of the race, that's not going to bode well for them, huh? Let's take a look at what caused those incidences here. We want to go to lap 0 as the caution came out fairly quick. Let's see, let's go with a spectator camera. It's nice and sweeping here. So here comes everybody down into turn 1. Brandon Keselowski, myself under Kyle Busch. Looks like the 24 and the 10 are sort of together. There's the 78 looking. There we were, Brandon up in the wall just a touch. They go into the turn. And so far so good, but I think there was a crash behind them, if I'm not mistaken. It kind of looks, yeah, there we go. So it looks like Larson was involved in an incident there. And it was AJ Allmendinger up front with the 72 of Cole Witt and the 96 of DJ Kennington. A little bit too much aggression there on the start. Forces Allmendinger up into the wall. The 72 sideways. The 32 gets into him. So that brought out the first caution. And then they were green. And the next caution came out. So Cole's running 24th with all of that. Kyle Larson right back there. Let's see if we can catch the next yellow flag. Maybe Cole Witt was at fault again. Or if anything, we'll be able to see. So the yellow flag was out already. Maybe it was something on the start here. Let's take a look at the rear cameras. And I think I see something, yeah, conspiring right there. So for some reason, Austin Dillon got out of line with DiBenedetto. So there's the green flag. DiBenedetto gets out of the groove a little bit. And then I think Larson will turn him here. Oh, there goes Dillon. Interesting indeed. That's right. He spun off of the yeah, Chris Buescher here. So Dillon has to evade. Chris Buescher looks to the inside, and they sort of get together. Now that spin, I don't necessarily think I would have thrown a yellow for that. I think that was the game being just a smidgen too aggressive. So then the yellow flag was back out again. And then there was the yellow, so there's the green flag here. Caution was going to come out a little bit later, I believe. Let's take a look at the spectator cam, see if we can see it happen. It probably happened in this right-hander coming up here. The cars seem to fight for a bunch of real estate right back here, and bad things tend to happen. Dillon, oh, and Dillon sort of punts the 43. The 11 gets into him, and then the 3 gets jacked up again. Holy crap, Alex Bowman did not give Austin Dillon the time of day, did he? And that was going to end Austin Dillon's night for sure. So we were under yellow again, and then the green flag comes out. And this was going to be the last yellow of the night. We see a car in the background really slow. I believe that was the 42 of Larson. And you know, Chase Elliott doesn't look too awful damaged. Maybe he just couldn't make up any spots, considering how it was so, you know, yellow-laden. Truex under the 17. There's a car on the backstretch there. And there's a spin there, and it was Brandon. Oh, I did not anticipate Brandon having some difficulty there. So what happened to Brandon in the turn? It looks like the 24 kind of got into him there. So Brandon on the outside. Yeah, the 24 just drove straight. Brandon didn't have anywhere to go, and then that set up the finish that we had. So let's take a look at the standings after Charlotte. The drivers that did not advance the next round: Clint Bowyer, Alex Bowman, Chase Elliott, and Kurt Busch did not advance. The playoffs were reset to the bonus points that we had after the regular season ended. So as it stands, Kyle is your cutoff driver. Suarez 2 back. Keselowski, McMurray, and Blaney all tied 4 spots behind. And then a real tight race between Larson to Kyle Busch, 7 spots. But Byron, Truex, myself, and Brandon look pretty clear. So we'll just have to see what Dover brings. But that's going to do it for me. Like, share, and subscribe if you are so bold. Thank you so much for tuning in. And I will see you in the next NASCAR Racing 2003 season video. Take care.